Hello, Keen. How have you been? It has been far too long. Ayo! So, a couple things. Um, Firstly, what about you? I've been all right, aside from the injury and all that. Um, I got another camera. Um, do, 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 do. So now there are. Let's see. Uh, there we go. Now there's two cameras. One here and one here. That is because eventually I plan on opening some Pokemon packs. Pokemon card packs. Yeah. So that will be fun. I haven't quite figured out the logistics of it. I want the second camera to be focused on my hands, so that when I open it, you guys can actually see. But yeah, so I have a new face cam. What else is new? That was it took a minute to figure out, but I got it. But yeah, it's good to be back. Finally. I'm sorry I was gone for so long. So let's not wait anymore. Let's just get right into the shiny hunt. I got back into Pokemon. The games, or the card game, or just Pokemon in general. Games. Which game? I need to go. All the ones I have. Nice. Real quick. Matang is no longer my most recent shiny. Media source? Yeah, media source. Add new source instead. Boop, 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 boop. Boom. What, you lied to us? No! No, I didn't lie. It was a simple misunderstanding. Where are you? There you are. Boop. Boop. Matang, you can go away. Make way for the new boss. Beep. 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 Boom! I have a shiny Cramorant now. Thanks to this this event a couple days ago. I know there was a Milcery event most recently, but before that, I think it was the Cramorant event. In case you want to see it, Boom. That is a shiny that I wanted. Hot Thrash. I don't care if it's good or not. I just wanted a shiny. And a shiny I have. So, going back to Terrakion. You dumb? What? Why am I dumb? There he is. Boom. Trash Pokemon. I still needed him for the shiny decks, so I can cross that one off my list. Boom. Does that work? Yes. No one cares. I cares. No, I didn't. Pokemon Camp. Can I tell you something? Sure. Tell away. I'm doing a Moon Wonderlock, and I just got a Poplio. Nice. Wonderlock. Is that where you Wonder Trade to get your Pokemon? Yes, sir. Nice. Boop. Ugh. Just heard something spoopy. Ghosts. My soul. All the way over here? Let's see. Pokemon Camp. So, Keen, are you ready for Pokemon Day? And I just got a Japanese Charmander. Nice. What's Pokemon Day? What's Pokemon Day? Pokemon Day is the 27th? It is the anniversary of Pokemon Red and Green. I think, yes, Red and Green's release 25 years ago. 25 years ago. And it's just a day of, you know, all things Pokemon. This year, I think they're having a concert by Post Malone. But they're doing a whole string of things. In fact, let me look. Let's see. Pokemon Day 2021. Oh, happy 2021, by the way. Let's see. Still as bad as 2020? I don't think anything can be as bad as 2020. I mean, it's still pretty bad so far, but it's only just started, right? Let's see. Marks the 25th anniversary of the series, which first released on the Game Boy in Japan on February 27th, 1996. Bro, I'm not in school. Redeemed Hydrate! I prepared for this. Yeah. Ha ha. Ah. Nice. Thank you. New mainline Pokemon games. The most heavily rumored games for this year are remakes of the Nintendo DS Classics Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Again, that's just a rumor. That said, it's also possible that the games could bring players to a new region to kick off Generation 9. A new Pokemon Snap. The Pokemon movie. Secrets of the Jungle. Virtual music concert with Post Malone. And other 25th anniversary celebrations. Pokemon TV will play music-themed episodes of the anime on the 27th in preparation for the concert. McDonald's has Pokemon cards in their Happy Meals, special 25th edition or 25th anniversary edition cards. Yes, again. Let's see. Browser source. That horse do be running. Yeah, he do. Let's see. Let's add window capture. Okay. Add a new source. And source. Bruh. Let's mute that. And let's see. That's enough of that. Alright, so let's close the window. No! It's
crazy.
We're gonna watch this real quick.
I never would have guessed we would be here today. After 25 years. It's you, the fans, that make all this possible. It's been a wild journey so far. But now we're here. And it feels so good.
Womp womp. So yeah, I don't understand why Post Malone. I really don't. But it is what it is, I suppose. I don't dislike him, but yeah, I don't like him either. But yes, the thing that I'm most hype about is the Diamond and Pearl remake rumors. I want to stress that again. These are just rumors. Nothing has been confirmed yet. I've never played Sinnoh, but boy, if I can, I'm with you. I've gotten as far as my starter. Because I have, Pearl? I think? But because I wanted to shiny hunt. So, I keep soft resetting until I get a shiny, starter. And I haven't gotten one yet, so I haven't actually played the game. One day I'll actually start that game. One day. I need a haircut. And supposedly, I'm getting one soon. But we'll see. We'll see how that pans out. Yeah, I think everybody needs a haircut after what's been out a year in isolation or quarantine or whatever. Yeah, I think everybody needs a haircut. So yeah, about my back injury. Funny story. So I injured my back. I used to work for AT&T, the telephone company. And I was loading my truck, and I felt something pop, pow, in my lower back. Went to the hospital. They did X-rays. They didn't see any bone damage, so they're like, it's probably just a pulled muscle. So they started treating me for a pulled muscle. Well, several months go by, and I'm not getting any better. And they're like, if it's just a pulled muscle, you should have improved by now. So they were like, well, let's get an MRI. Let's see what's really going on there. So I went and got an MRI. Lo and behold, I had a ruptured disc in my spine. A little jelly thing in between vertebrae. So the vertebrae, the bones, were fine, but the jelly in between was was popped, basically. Bow. And that rupture was pressing up against my sciatic nerve, which goes down into your legs. So, yeah, they were like, oh, well then, there's your problem. We were treating you for a pulled muscle, not a ruptured disc. So, that was 6 years ago? Oh, well, then you're dying. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so that was in 2015. Fast forward to December, and everything had been fine for the most part. Like I had good days and bad days. In the bad days, I would just take it easy, but nothing like catastrophic. And then December came, and it was right before Christmas too. I bent over to get a cooking tray out of the oven, and my bag didn't like that, and that rupture pressed up against that nerve, and I heard it again. Anyway, any hoozle. So no face cam. Oh, that's what it was. Hey, Hold. Vitamin zinc. It has been a while. Let's see. How have you been? Bum, 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 bum. Is that better? Am I back? Yes, I'm back. Hello. All right. So vitamin zinc, how have you been? And also, where was I in my story? Not too bad. Slowly getting into the rhythm of being a person after taking a part-time job through the holidays. Is it do you enjoy it so far? The job? Oh, I already quit. What was I saying? Oh yeah. My back injury. So I bent over to get something out of the oven, and it was just for the holidays, and it was bad. Yeah, I can imagine. Was it retail? Because I imagine retail on the holidays. I don't have to imagine. I worked retail on the holidays, and gotta go. Sorry, I might be back later. Okay, bye. Bye, Keen. Thanks for coming by. Vitamin zinc. So I was just telling Keen about why I've been gone for almost 2 months. It was the worst kind of retail: grocery store, food to go department, personal shopper. Ooh, man. I worked at Best Buy for the holidays a couple of years, and let me tell you, that is not fun. You have no idea how many times I heard, "You ruined my child's Christmas." Whew, boy. But yeah, I aggravated a back injury. And so I was prescribed bed rest. And yeah. And they severely understaffed us for December. They started it in November and overstaffed. And everything was great. Start of January was like, nah, I can't do anything else. Dang. I'm sorry to hear that. Man, retail in general stinks. But retail during the holidays is a whole nother level. Oh, sorry about that. I had to do something. I had to open another program. But it's all good now. Ugh. Yes, I want to quit camping. I honestly didn't mind the job or people. It's just the understaffing that was so bad. They had 2 people assigned to the department per day. 1 opener, 1 closer. Jeez. And we needed an extra person. Yeah, I bet. 1 opener and 1 closer? Ugh. One week I ended up walking about 30 miles. Constantly 25 plus miles a week. Good lord. I'm so sorry. It's cool. Anyway, glad to see you've recovered. I have, thank you. For the most part. Being that it's a ruptured disc, it'll never really go away. I just have to be careful for the rest of my life. And hope that it doesn't get catastrophic. But I talked to the doctor, and the worst case scenario, if it like gives out all the way, is I will lose some feeling in my feet. Knock on wood. Let's hope it never comes to that. But I'm glad to know that I'm not like at risk of being paralyzed for the rest of my life. Until they make robot spines, yes. You know, fun fact about me. I have a birth defect in my heart. It is a bicuspid aortic heart valve deficiency. And found out about it when I was 4. Also, tell your significant other that Jeff says hi. I will. So they found out about it when I was 4. And they've just been monitoring it so far. But I was told that I would need open heart surgery at some point to replace that valve. And they told me one of two things would happen. Either I would get a donor valve from a pig, or I would get an artificial valve. And I was like, so I'm either going to be technically a cyborg or a medical chimera. Either way, cool. But yeah, so far they've just been monitoring it. They say it's fine, but it's Arnold Schwarzenegger has the same condition. He just recently underwent Edward. Yeah, not that kind of chimera. What was I saying? I need to rewatch that series. I mean, it's February and I haven't watched it. What am I even doing with my life? Well, if he's just having to get it done, then that bodes well. Yes, it does. And he was Mr. Universe. Like, they told me my entire life to not do any strenuous physical activity because of my heart. And I was like, but Arnold is oh, whoops. You're gonna break out, right? Cool. Let me run away real quick. Ooh, boy. Guess I'll just juice up with steroids. Yeah. Run away! Let me get comfy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So other than the temporary part-time job, what's new? Let's see. Not a damn thing. That's good, I suppose. Because, I mean, it could be worse. Right? But yeah, so now it's like, oh, thanks, guys. Now I have something else to worry about. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely missed that. I found out heart stuff probably runs in the family. Yes. My sister has the same thing. My grandma had to have open heart surgery about 5 years back. And then my dad had to have some kind of stent or something put in just last year. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, heart stuff is no joke, so whenever it's convenient for you, go see a cardiologist. I've been seeing one twice yearly since I was 4. So. Oh Lord, he coming. Boom. Pokemon Camp. Does anybody play Pokemon Go? My grandma has Wolverine healing powers. I saw her a week after the surgery and she was like, I feel fine. And you could only barely see where they cut her. Cool. Very cool. So hopefully I inherited those genes. Yes. When I was younger, they told me I would have to have open heart surgery, right? Like they would crack my chest open and operate on my heart. Now I come to find out, science and medicine has progressed so far that they make a tiny little incision in my wrist and then go in there all the way, travel up my arm into my heart, and then do the work that they need to do. And then it is an outpatient procedure now. Like, what? That's crazy, right? Like, it can be done in a day, a couple of hours. That's so nuts. Like, I can't even really fathom. In another 10 years, they'll just be like, yo, take this pill before you go to bed. Yep. And the nanobots will fix it overnight. God, ain't that the truth? Crazy. Crazy. It's crazy to think about. We're like a stone's throw away from the singularity. And I can't wait. Science is great. I wish more people care about it. Yeah. I agree wholeheartedly. Because the theory of the singularity is fantastic. We just have to figure out how to get there. But we're too busy killing each other over, like, resources and whatnot. Like, Vitamin Zinc, are you a Star Trek fan? Ooh, sorry. Absolutely. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm a generation or two far from getting there. Yeah. Yes, I loved Star Trek. The replicator and the transporter are two phenomenal pieces of technology theory. Like the when you spend some time thinking about the transporter, it can be used not only for transporting a person from A to B, but bounty hunters, right? We already almost have replicators with 3D printers. Yes, correct. I didn't even think of that. But like, so bounty hunters, because the way the transporter works is it takes a look at where each individual atom is, and it stores that information on a computer, and then basically puts you back together elsewhere. So bounty hunters could, in theory, have like a handheld transporter device, and then store those people on a computer until they're ready to be put into prison. And it can be used to cure diseases. Because, like, that's an interesting idea, right? Because there's no technical time limit. I can't remember which episode it was, but they explore the like time travel via the transporter. They have somebody held in the computer until I think it's to separate the person from something else that was some contaminant. But they hold them in the computer until they can figure it out. So it doesn't have to be instantaneous. You can hold a person for a while. So, in theory, a bounty hunter could have, could have one of these just full of criminals and then hand it in for cash. Like, that's freaking amazing. And like I said earlier, you can separate out contaminants and radiation and whatnot from the person, and keep the contaminants in the computer and just transport the person. But yeah, the possibilities are pretty much endless. But man, singularity. Having a robot body that never ages, and when it breaks down, I can just get a different robot body and transfer my consciousness into that. It's just, yeah. But then we get into questions of individualism and what is a person. Are they the same? That's true. I think there was an episode of the original series that touched on that, with the good Kirk and the evil Kirk, and that opens the question, are you A, transferring a person from A to B, or are you B, destroying that person and creating a new one? Man, this is kind of deep for my first episode back. Right, it's weird because at the end of the day, we have no idea what consciousness is. Correct. Ooh, speaking of consciousness and the singularity and whatnot, have you seen the movie Chappie? Because I freaking love that movie. Oh man, that movie was so good. So the basic premise is there's a company in South Africa that makes security robots, right? And there's the kind that they make, which are, you know, about the same size and shape as a person. And they are not artificially intelligent. They're still controlled by a computer back at base and whatnot. They are virtual intelligences. So, they can't, like, think for themselves, right? They just do what they're told. And they're at that company. There's two main people. There's Hugh Jackman's character, who wants to build, like, have you seen RoboCop? So, you remember the big giant bipedal tank monster from RoboCop? Um, he wants to build something like that. A big, all-purpose, seek and destroy, kill everything that moves machine. And the other guy, I can't remember his name. The main character, aside from Chappie, wants to, or has dedicated his life to making true artificial intelligence. He goes to work at this robotics factory, and then comes home and works on artificial intelligence. And then one day, he figures it out. So he has at home this code, this hard drive full of code that is artificially intelligent. So he goes to his boss at the robot factory and says, "Hey, can I put this into one of these robots?" And she's like, "Nah, we don't mess with the AIs. We just build robots for the police force. That's it." So what he does is he steals one, takes it home, puts the hard drive in it. And it becomes artificial intelligent, self-aware robot. But because it just became self-aware, it has the intelligence of a baby. And some criminals get a hold of it. They raise it the way they like, instead of the way that the programmer would have liked. So it's interesting to see how the effect of the environment upon which you are raised affects you, or a person, or a robot, or whatever. But it's such a good movie. I highly recommend it. Nature versus nurture, yeah. Yep. Exactly. Run away!
And a writer and looking for somebody who brings everything to the table.
Yeah, I can't blame you. You know, we've been stuck in isolation for a year now. But my wife and I have been able to catch up on a lot of TV. Yes, same here. My significant other is watching Criminal Minds now. Never watched that show. I've seen a few episodes, or I had seen a few episodes previously, but yeah, it's surprisingly good. Not like they've been cranking out new seasons or anything. Yeah. Yeah, my spouse and I have Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime. So we get Prime Video. And we have Disney Plus through a friend of ours. Shout out to Alicia. I think that's all the main ones. We started Mr. Robot. I've been meaning to watch that for a long time. That's surprisingly accurate as far as the terminology and such goes. Like, I have a t-shirt that I got from a Loot Crate a couple years back. That's Mr. Robot themed, but I've never watched the show. But I've been meaning to. Like, they're not making up hacker lingo and using 3D UIs like every other hacker in media. Yeah. There's a subreddit called It's a Unix System. And it's just screenshots of TV shows and movies that have made up hacker lingo. And like screenshot of what they're like, they're coding or they're hacking into the system, the whatever. But it's like the most ridiculous things that you can imagine. Or God forbid, Jurassic Park, it's a Unix. I know this. That is not a Unix. Andrew 12, how do you even know what that is? Yeah, go check out It's a Unix System. TV and movies. What else have I watched recently? WandaVision. It's freaking great. Criminal Minds. Oh, I started Dragon Ball Super. Finally. That reminds me, I hate Unix. Just getting that out there. Just passed the class, or I passed the class about 12 years ago with a D+. Oof. WandaVision is great. Supposedly, the last 3 episodes are an hour long. That's what I've heard. Dialga? Shiny Dialga? Hold on. No. What was that? You saw that, right? There was a shiny Dialga. I hear like a wom 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 wom. Okay, rude. Do I have Shiny Dialga in my party? No. Do I even have my Shiny Dialga in this game? Pokemon. Okay, the Wom Wom is the music. Nope, not box list. I'm searching for Dialga, but it's not here. Hold up. Dialga, 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 Dialga. There's Dialga, but it's not shiny. Alright, hold on. I gotta look real quick. Gotta do some Googling. Dialga Pokemon Camp? Let's see. It's really, really bizarre. Okay. Dang it. was super weird. Pangoro, I'm not talking to you. Soup's Bazaar. I'm gonna have to do some research, some digging. Cause I'm not crazy. Okay. Like, the only thing I can think of is, like, did somebody else come into my camp? Can I see their Pokemon? Because I don't have a shiny gear or a shiny Dialga in this game. I don't think. I think it's, if I have one, it's in home. Um. Um. uh, yeah, I can't find anything. Trey Bizarre. That's gonna bug me for the rest of my life. Yes. Okay. So my Trevenant is here. This camp. So I think someone must have had a shiny Dialga and they accidentally came into my camp. That's what I'm going to choose to believe. Whew, boy. Uh... What else have I been watching lately? Dragon Ball Super. 600. Ugh. Oh, but yeah, so heard the crazy theories for the engineer that Monica is in with WandaVision. Oh, the guy, the main FBI or whatever guy. Or wait. No. I haven't. Do tell. Now, she mentions that someone else is going to help her get in. Okay. Someone that hasn't been shown yet. Yes, I remember that now. What is the crazy theories? I heard a theory that Pietro is Mephisto. A lot of people are like, Reed Richards! Yes, that I have heard. Because he's an aerospace engineer, yeah. So I did hear that. I really hope they got Jim from The Office for him. I could see that. But John Krasinski is a little too young, I think. They plan on having an Office-style episode of WandaVision since we're going through the ages. Are they? Huh. Ugh. Can't wait though. Stuff's getting so good on that show. I agree. I can't wait. CO showed me this meme that was like this kid screaming, "Why isn't it Friday yet?" But like they had photoshopped on Scarlet Witch's helmet. Let's see. Let me. Oh, I'm gonna hydrate myself. I have to disconnect from social media on Fridays to make sure I avoid all the spoilers since my wife doesn't get home until 7ish. Yeah, I hear you. WandaVision's a big one. Like, that's the only TV show that I can think of that you had to like disconnect from social media to avoid spoilers. Everything else has been movies. But I'm lucky, since CO works from home, we can just watch whenever. Ugh. Most things I don't think I'd care if someone spoiled for me. WandaVision is like, yo, I will drive cross country to throw hands if you spoil this for me. I feel that. Yeah. Like, you think I won't get on an airplane? Come on. Mr. Sandman, make me a dream. I will Uber to the Arctic state of Texas. Texas? Just to teach you what happens when people spoil stuff. Yep. You know, I've always wondered what happens if you try to get an Uber to, like, a really, really far away place. Like, cross country. Like, is that allowed? And then just, what happens? Is it just, sorry, Uber driver, you live in LA now. I don't know. It's a good question. I'm sure someone knows. Somebody has to have, like, figured it out. Just tried it just to see. Or, like, if you live in New York or Michigan, and can you get an Uber to Canada? If so, does the Uber driver have to have a passport? Is that something that they check for when they're pairing you with the driver? I have so many questions. So many questions, not enough money to answer them. There isn't a limit for how far Uber can take you, but there is a time limit. Interesting. Uber now limits the duration of Ingo's single trip to 8 hours. Interesting. Does it say anything about international travel? The more you know, indeed. Still though, 8 hours. Like, can you imagine driving someone 8 hours away and then being stuck there? Because, like, they have to spend gas, either A, hope that somebody is going back to where they came from, or B, they have to spend their own gas and money to get back. That's so bizarre. But yeah, does it say anything about international travel? Uber does not currently allow drivers to cross the border. Thank you. The more you know. Sir. So, would that mean that hypothetically you would take one Uber to the border, get out, and then call another Uber in the other country to take you to your destination? Somebody get the CEO of Uber on the phone. I have many questions. Looking deeper into it, apparently some drivers will take you further, but it's up to them since you can input in whatever address in Canada or Mexico. Huh. Interesting. Très interessante. Run away! Let's see if... Nope. Okay. Seeking. No stamps found. Really? None? Nobody's looking for help. I assume that's for people who don't have passports, so they can opt out without facing consequences of a negative review. That makes sense. I see people right there looking for help. Oh, Wycom. Why are you such trash? Tell you what, I'm gonna go use the little boy's room, get a snack, and hopefully when I come back, it will be cooperating. Until then, I will be right back. Well, hello there. Let's see. Search. Seeking. Orbital. Is that Gotharita or... think so? Gotharita? Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Let's just continue the shiny hunt, shall we? Oh. Gosh darn it. Let me see. That'll have to do for now. Until I figure out what's up with my other camera. Run. That up just a hair. There we go. Oh, that was the wrong key. Ow. I just hiccuped and... Ow. So I think I'm gonna get to 700 encounters, unless I get a shiny before then. And I'm gonna call it for today. Starting to get a little achy, a little tired. I'll be back Wednesday. Okay. I was like, why does my mouth look so red? There's a red light on my microphone. Let's see. Do I have? I do not. Hold on 1 second. I'll figure that out some other time. I will make y'all watch me fumble around on my phone. Let's see. Run away. Pokemon Camp. Bum 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 bum. Why do I have a Ditto in my party? I mean, don't get me wrong. Ditto's probably my... No, not probably. Definitely my all-time favorite Pokemon. Just can't remember why he's in my party. Mareep, you say? You're not shiny. I might call it at 650 encounters instead of 700. I had to make sure he was holding a Lupa Berry before I went any further. Mm. And the last one for today. Not shiny. Before I go, I'm gonna do this Volbeat raid. Maybe it'll be shiny. Who knows? Oh, there's already somebody in the lobby. Look at that. Asmarand. So, let's cross our fingers. Hope this is a shiny. $30. 20. 15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! You win! Yay! And it only took us 19 seconds. Alright, cross your fingers for a shiny. Here we go! Womp womp. Yep. Attack any minute now. Any minute now. There it is. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. How are its IVs? Poopy. Well, every day can be a winner. One last thing before I go, I'm gonna open one of these packs because they've been sitting on my table for weeks now. So yeah, let's open one. Pokemon Sword and Shield Rebel Clash. Okay. Is the card trick 3 into the back? Or 3 to the front? A lot of good that did. Okay, plan B. Okay. By Wednesday, I should have the camera situation figured out, so you guys can see my point of view. 2, 3. Okay. Got a charge bug. Move this. A Metapod. Ooh. It's like yarn. A burning scarf. A grubbin. Boop. A single. A Natu. A Barboach. A Squovet. Ooh, a holographic Helioptile. Ooh. And an Obama Snow. And of course, Blue Energy. So nothing fantastic. The Helioptile is nice. But yeah, I plan on making this a regular thing, but with a better camera, obviously, our camera angle. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back Wednesday at I'm shooting for 3. So thank you again, and I will see you then. Bye.